Infrastructure is an essential component for a country to become prosperous. It is the driving factor for a country to attain improvement in the economic sector, and it would also directly have a positive impact on the citizens. Infrastructure represents a country's social progress, economic expansion, and total country development as a whole. The building of infrastructure is also really important for a country that is still in the development stage, because it will become a great driving factor in achieving continuous and remarkable progress in the process. An improvement in the infrastructure of a country will have a long-term benefits because it will improve the living standards of its citizens. However, it is crucial to take into account the values and tenets that support the social structure and cultural setting of a community when working towards infrastructure development. Maqasid al-Shari'ah, or the goals of Islamic law, offer a thorough framework for Islamic countries that aligns infrastructure development activities with Islamic moral and ethical precepts. Maqasid al-Shari'ah aims to promote human well-being by promoting welfare and avoiding damage. It focuses on 5 main objectives: faith, life, intellect, lineage, and wealth. These dimensions can be integrated into measuring development in a country, starting with the basic minimum and progressing to higher needs and excellence. Implementing these principles in infrastructure development can ensure social, economic, and environmental sustainability. By focusing on these dimensions, the principles of Maqasid al-Shari'ah can be applied to ensure sustainable development in various aspects of life. Religions play a crucial role in shaping human values and objectives, enhancing perspectives, preference, and lifestyles. Islam values monotheism and encourages interfaith interaction for mutual understandings and blessings. Plus, life protection is crucial for humankind, regardless of status, ensuring health, equality, legal transactions, and decision-making. Islam emphasizes teachings and laws for well-being. Intellect also needs to be used wisely by every human so it will lead to a good path and not committing destruction in this world. Furthermore, Islam emphasizes the importance of preserving dignity and privacy, preventing promiscuity, and regulating relationships between men and women. It promotes marriage and prohibits free mixing, promoting purity and dignity. Immorality can lead to social problems such as irresponsible parenting and illegitimate offspring. By practicing Maqasid al-Shari'ah, individuals can be aware of adultery, protecting their dignity and future generations. Moreover, wealth is a gift from Allah that must be produced and used transparently to eliminate poverty and meet human needs. Islam recognizes our role as vigilant in property ownership and financial allocation, ensuring success through legal transactions and justifiable reasons. Clearly, the Maqasid al-Shari'ah Index is crucial in ensuring that the assessment of socio-economic development has been made in accordance with the teachings of Islam. Authorities, such as the government and policymakers, play an important role in integrating these principles, which focuses on the infrastructure of the country that will improve the quality of life of the people within the country. Hifzul Mal, which means safeguarding and protecting wealth, is one of the objectives of Maqasid al-Shari'ah. It refers to the preservation, proper management, and equitable distribution of wealth in society. The principle of Hifzul Mal can contribute through various means, such as increasing economic stability, raising public trust and confidence, and building a fair distribution of resources, thus achieving long-term sustainability. Economic stability is the state in which a nation's population has access to all of its vital economic resources without having their daily lives disrupted by sudden changes in the value of the currency. It assists in achieving macroeconomic goals such as lowering unemployment, balancing payment, maintaining price stability, and fostering sustainable economic growth. Additionally, implementing Hifzul Mal principles will increase public trust in the government. It will increase the tax percentage, thus giving the government more money to develop the infrastructure. Hifzul Mal places a strong emphasis on the equal sharing of income and resources. This refers to ensuring that infrastructure projects are implemented in a way that benefits all societal groups, regardless of socio-economic level, geographic location, or other considerations in the context of infrastructure development. This fosters social solidarity across the nations, lessens inequities, and makes the lives of its citizens more prosperous. Maqasid al-Shari'ah principles ensure fair and just implementation of infrastructure projects in underdeveloped nations. These principles benefit neighborhoods and society, ensuring social responsibility and considering the economy, society, and environment. By following these principles, infrastructure projects can be implemented responsibly and positively, impacting the economy and society. To appropriately distribute benefits among excluded population and impoverished individuals, Maqasid al-Shari'ah places a strong emphasis on social justice and fairness in development strategies. This is accomplished by giving top priority to projects that accommodate their needs and through inclusive planning processes that include everyone involved in decision-making. In order to appropriately distribute benefits among excluded population and impoverished individuals, Maqasid al-Shari'ah places a strong emphasis on social justice and fairness in development strategies. This is accomplished by giving top priority to projects that accommodate their needs and through inclusive planning processes that include everyone involved in decision-making processes. The preservation and promotion of knowledge are emphasized in Maqasid al-Shari'ah, with education being a key objective. By establishing educational infrastructure and funds, underdeveloped nations may encourage long-term growth and decrease poverty while giving their inhabitants the ability to compete against poverty on a global scale. Infrastructure development initiatives in disadvantaged nations can be advanced economic growth, social development, and improvements in living conditions through the application of Maqasid al-Shari'ah principles. However, putting these concepts into practice may require a lot of funds, including additional funds spent upfront and money invested over the long term. Achieving success demands finding a balance between moral goals and practical financial considerations. Partnerships, innovative finance methods, and cost-benefit assessments can all assist to reduce losses and open up new funding possibilities. Although Maqasid al-Shari'ah provides an intensive ethical foundation, its use in undeveloped countries may cause misconceptions and problems. It is crucial to strike a balance between upholding ethical standards and recognizing local customs, since local traditions and customs significantly impact the social framework and character of communities. It is easier to welcome people and reduce conflicts when local communities are included in decision-making processes, cultural impact studies are done, and construction plans are modified to reflect local values. It is easier to implement Maqasid al-Shari'ah concepts while in honor of local traditions when there are strong ties with local organizations, religious leaders, and community representatives. In line with Maqasid al-Shari'ah goals and recognizing the distinctive cultural settings of underdeveloped countries, placing a strong emphasis on cultural sensitivity and local ownership creates unity in society and sustainability. Protection of life, faith, intelligence, progeny, and riches are the five main components of Maqasid al-Shari'ah. These components address fresh methods and procedures related to the limited number of resources accessible, plus a search for innovative approaches to conserve and regenerate resources based on established social, culture, and productive paradigms. Sharia intends to help in preserving people's integrity and can be an beneficial parameter in establishing policies and diplomatic interactions. In order to guarantee that the country becomes prodigious, its development must be secured not just from a physical standpoint, but also from a spiritual standpoint. Among the matters that must be highlighted is the importance of having a strong leader who follows the Quran and Sunnah. That is a leader who obeys God's rule and leads with faith and wisdom, with an eye towards the welfare of the people. Shariah aims to outlaw poor behavior since it oppresses fellow humans and has the potential to seriously harm both a nation's economy and society as a whole. Maqasid al-Shari'ah has made it its top priority to reject tyranny and harm by outlawing activities such as riba, gharar, mashir, ihtikar, and others. Also, legislation is a society's primary source of strength. A community needs laws to govern its interactions and punish those who violate its rules. Whenever these laws are sent down from God or developed from the earth, morality and the drive of one's soul are insufficient for individuals in general to maintain the material and moral safety of society and its structure, as well as to uphold justice among people. We can see that by implementing Maqasid al-Shari'ah will not only lead to it being a tranquil and flourishing country, but to also achieve Allah's amusement. Islamic finance is founded on Shari'ah, which emphasizes justice, compassion, and tolerance, especially in Malaysia and Indonesia. Due to significant economic and social benefits that infrastructure investments produce, this system is essential to the competitiveness and economic progress of a nation. Islamic finance is connected to carrying our Sharia-compliant religious obligations. Islamic finance does, nevertheless, forbid several transactions, including those involving interest, uncertainty, gambling, and the trade of specific products. Sharia demands fairness and economic efficiency in order to prevent wealth concentration and advance social equality.
Aklur riba. To eat that is wrong. To consume that is considered min al-mubiqat, from among that which is very dangerous for you, sinful. It will cause some downfall of yours in this world and the next.
As the markets become more varied, it is anticipated that Islamic finance, which is controlled by Islamic banks, would increase. The way Maqasid Shari'ah is used in the finance industry exemplifies how elastic, adaptable, and energizing Islamic principles are. This strategy can boost financial inclusion, encourage economic growth, and decrease poverty in emerging nations. Islamic finance supports just, fair, and equitable economic development because it adheres to Maqasid Shari'ah norms. Islamic finance encourages social justice and financial inclusion by giving enterprises and entrepreneurs access to capital and financing, empowering individuals to manage their money and safeguards their assets. Maqasid al-Shari'ah, an Islamic concept, emphasizes religion, life, intelligence, lineage, and money. Lawmakers and government officials play a crucial role in incorporating these ideas into national infrastructure to improve living standards. Successful infrastructure applications improve citizens' quality of life, increase funding and employment, promoting long-term economic growth. Maqasid al-Shari'ah promotes well-being, fulfills interests, and benefits society through well-planned programs and national policies. Islamic finance and banking contribute significantly to a country's economic growth by obeying to Maqasid Shari'ah principles. Islam provides guidance in various aspects of life. By adopting Maqasid Shari'ah standards, it is not just going to help the development of a country become powerful, respected, and globally effective, yet also can promote justice, equality, and social welfare, dignity, property, and protect the environment.